Oh, Muggins, this is the place where we're meeting Professor Attenborough.
Oh, you made me walk all over climb over those stiles.
Well, you're a pig anyway.
Oh, don't be horrible
Look,
to me.
why don't you go into those nettles, Muriel?
You're always horrible
He's
to me.
over here.
Where?
Come on.
Where?
We're late for the meeting.
Oh, you always make
Look, he's here. Oh.
Hello.
Greetings, ladies.
Oh, hello. Are you Professor Attenborough?
Yes, I am.
How wonderful. How lovely to see you. Well, I'm Penelope, perfect prefect, and this is Muriel Muggins.
Hi, I've come to learn about nature.
She knows nothing about anything. What would you like to show us first, Professor
I would
Attenborough?
like to show you some ancient iron ore.
Oh, ancient iron ore what?
Oh, go on.
Ancient iron ore what?
Just ancient iron ore.
Iron ore steel? Iron ore
Metal,
copper?
Penelope.
Oh,
It includes metal.
right. Come on, Muriel.
See, you call me stupid, and I'm not. I know what it is.
Oh.
Oh, wait. There aren't snakes here, are there?
What is
No,
this,
no
Professor?
snakes.
What is this?
This is the ground of where caveman might have once been.
Hey, man.
You mean Stig? Stig of the dump? Are they doing that at school, aren't we? Stig of the dump?
Yeah, but you won't let me do anything.
Oh, show us. Where does Stig live here, Professor?
No, Stig does not live here.
Oh, does he live in here? Oh, look!
That is an ancient wigwam that cavemen may have once been in.
Oh,
but
my
Stig does not live here.
Oh,
And I haven't looked.
Oh, a bone! Oh, Muriel, there's a bone! Oh, no, it's not a bone. Yes, it is, it's a bone!
It. Don't
Oh,
touch it,
Professor,
Penelope.
it's a rib bone, isn't it, Professor? It would fit on a rib. It's a rib bone.
Is it, Professor? Do you
It
know?
would work like that, but unfortunately it isn't.
See,
But
Penelope,
look, it's got the bit where it fits into the thorax.
Penelope, you
Oh, yes,
think
it
you
does.
know everything.
Oh, it's one. I wonder what Stig would do with this. Would he whip people?
Probably just toss it away.
Toss it away? How could you toss a bone away? And what sort of animal would this bone have come from?
An elephant, Penelope.
There aren't elephants in the New Forest, you stupid girl, Muriel.
Oh, you always call me stupid.
What do you
It
think?
might have come from a horse or a pony in the New Forest.
Oh,
Professor.
oh, you know so
really
much.
should.
And this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the jawbone of a pony with very, very big teeth.
But very good teeth, Professor.
Yeah,
Look at
the
that.
big ones to bite you, Penelope.
Look.
Yes, and it looks like one of them is falling out. Oh dear.
Poor pony. How interesting. But I saw something else in Stig's little hut.
What did you
I
see?
saw these. Look, Stig would have used these to hunt bad people like you.
No, don't.
No fighting, girls.
That's it.
Oh, it's got flesh on it still. Look.
Please tell her,
Flesh.
Professor. She's always horrible to me.
And look at its joint. So this would be oh, I don't know what this would be. It's obviously a joint, but it can't be a knee joint because then you wouldn't get this bit here.
Have that for your dinner.
That's what piggies eat when they go out
That's
for
why I
pillage.
gave it
No,
to you.
that grows into trees. In a few decades, that very acorn will become a tree.
Oh no, it won't,
Oh, yes, it will.
because the mother tree has had hundreds of those, and only one of the thousands that she's dropped will form a tree.
he
Maybe
knows
that's
more
so,
than you.
But I think they will actually form a tree.
All of them, but then you'd be overcrowded. Nature only wants
But
one.
some other trees may fall down in that time and make space for them.
So know it all.
Oh.
See, you think you know everything, Penelope.
Oh, I bow to your superior knowledge.
Thank you,
There are
Penelope.
still stuff for you to learn, Penelope.
Yes, I'm in your hands. I'll just put the bone away. I think he would have used this as a tool, Stig would.
Yes, to cut things. If you put the teeth on it.
There's so many bones in here, it looks like an Indian teepee.
I think you should sleep in there, Penelope.
Me with the spiders and the rats?
Yes!
No,
sleep in there, Penelope?
No, I don't want
Yes.
to. No, I'm not
I
going
think
to.
so, don't you, Professor? She could sleep in there.
No, I'm sure you have a home to go back to where you can sleep.
Yeah, but this is more fun. But I couldn't sleep in there. Besides, it hasn't got a door.
Plus, this is in a museum, so you can't sleep in a museum.
Penelope could. She's old enough to sleep in a museum.
Thank you very much. Now, Professor, what else would you like to show us?
I would like to show you this flint, which can make very, very good marks into some iron ore, such as this.
That's
Iron or copper.
Yes, made from sandstone. It contains a lot of iron in it. You can make some very good marks.
Wow. And how would you start a fire? With tinder.
Don't be horrible, Penelope. They do that. I've seen it, don't they,
That's
Professor?
rubbing two Boy Scouts together, that
No, but
one.
they do it with those.
And then
flints.
sometimes they do this with a stick and it starts to smoke.
And you
And
do-
sometimes they've sort of got a bow.
Ask
that
the Professor
Sorry,
how they like the
sorry,
fire.
how do they like the fire, Professor? With tinder.
Stop it. How do they like the fire, Professor?
With wood. And kindling.
Kindling. But,
And how do they make
but-
the spark?
but tinder first.
do they make
Tinder.
Stop it. How did they make it spark, the light?
They make it spark, sometimes using a lighter or a match.
Light it. But you know, when they were cavemen, do you know how they made it light?
Sometimes with nettles.
Nettles. Oh, wow.
I make soup with nettles. We did it with that strange Year 2 teacher, Mrs. Suarez, a few years ago.
Yeah, she's really
Oh, I
old.
hope you didn't sting yourself.
No, we ate it. We made nettle soup. It's very good for you because it's full of iron.
Like that.
Oh, look, silver birch.
Oh.
You can write on that. If you take the bark off, you can write on that. So, oh, sorry, Professor.
Yes, she's very bossy, isn't
Look,
she,
somebody
Professor?
Yes.
tried to make a fire.
Yes, he said you're very bossy, Penelope.
Well, that's because I'm a prefect. I wonder how many minutes we've done.
Oh, we got. What
Keep
is
going.
that over there, Professor?
That is a very interesting stream.
Look at
In
this
the
wonderful
winter,
kiln.
very big fish called trout that are very big, about this big, swim past here and give birth to their babies before heading off to the sea.
How do they know where they were born? Do they come back to it like salmon? We've stumped
Yes,
him.
they come back to it.
Stop it.
Like
Do you know
salmon.
the answer?
They come, yes. I don't know. Did trout come back like salmon do?
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
They do. See, he knows.
And they make a little nest called a red. And then they...
Stop making it. Let the Professor tell us.
All right, I read up about it.
She thinks she knows everything, doesn't she? Is she bossy, Professor?
Yes, she is a bit bossy.
She's very bossy.
I can't help it. That's why I'm a perfect prefect.
She's always bossing me about. Be careful she doesn't boss you about, Professor.
Come,
I'm sure she won't boss me about.
No, don't let her. Very good.
can we look at that funny round thing? Is it a kiln? This thing here? How they make? Is that where Stig fires his pots?
Yes, it is a handmade kiln.
And this is called a fire circle, and you mustn't go inside it because it's dangerous.
You can go inside
Go
it
on,
at the
step
moment.
in
but
it.
I still wouldn't
No!
advise it.
Go and step in it.
But it's not lit, so it's no fun
Yes,
if it's not
it's no-
lit.
You're
It's
very
not lit.
clever, Professor.
It would be very dangerous if it was lit.
I wonder what this ditch is for. Does that have a purpose?
I
Maybe,
don't know.
maybe
We'll
they
have
had
to
water
ask-
in there.
I wish Stig were here.
I think you're Stig's sister.
I would love to be Stig's sister, but I'm not sleeping in that because there's no doors.
Oh, that's wolves in the forest.
Yes.
Did you hear it bark? I don't like wolves, Penelope.
Good. Going to come and get you.
Don't be horrible,
Don't
Penelope.
worry, that's just sound effects at the museum.
Oh, how clever.
That's really clever, Professor. Did you organise that?
Yes. And I got the electrician to make sure it happened.
You're really organised, not like Penelope Purr.
Well, I just spontaneously combust.
Bust. Yes, I've seen that.
because that's what I like. I'm very knowledgeable. Is there anything else you'd like to show us, Professor?
No, that's the end of the tour.
Thank you very much.
Would you like a little tip?
Yes, please.
There. Oh, well, hold on, some more. There.
Don't give him my sweeties, Penelope.
I don't have any more left. I had them. Well, thank you so much, Professor. It's been enlightening and informative.
It really is. Thank you very much,
When we go back to school, we've got to write an essay about it. We're going to call it Professor Attenborough's Tour.
What's your first name, Professor
It's Daniel Attenborough.
Professor Daniel Attenborough.
Are you his nephew or his grandson?
I'm his grandson.
Whoa, aren't we lucky?
Oh, could we have your autograph, please?
There you go.
That will be
That's
famous.
mine. That's mine.
That
You
will
gave
be
it to me.
famous one day.
Yeah, you
Yes,
gave
it
to me.
will.
It
Thank
will.
you so much,
so much.
Professor.
Can we go and have some cup of tea?
Tea and a bun. Come on.
Thank
let's go.
you.
Come on,
Bye.
quick.